Hello people, good evening. It's that time. It's that time again. So, here we are. So, welcome everyone to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Dan AC. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good and I hope everyone is well. And the fireworks are kicking off in the background there. So I hope everyone's doing good and I hope everyone's well. So, for tonight's menu on the Friday evening, I'm going to be throwing down the GR3 lobby with a bit of practice, qualifying, and we get on with some sprint racing action. I hope everyone's doing good. So, I'm just going to open a lobby in a couple of minutes. So we've just got a couple of people who dropped in to say hello. So we've got Alex who says, "How are you?" I'm not too bad, thank you. I hope you're doing good. And Handy Pie, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're good as well. And we've got Wesley, who has also jumped in. Hi there. The monster livery always looks top class. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do them myself a bit in case anybody's wondering where these monster liveries are coming from. So, and you probably wonder why there's a McLaren about on the side street. Well, there is a reason for it. So I've got on this morning, and the exhibition, the third exhibition, is taking place for what is the Manufacturers Cup, the Graduate World Series Manufacturers Cup. So, but yeah, so anybody wondering, and now you got to wonder, this is the brand that I'm going to be representing for the Graduate World Series Manufacturers Cup. That is my all-time favorite sports car manufacturer's McLaren. So this is the sports car manufacturer I'll be representing for the GT World Series Manufacturers Cup, which is something that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a go, try something different, having raced with the Porsche and the Toyota at one stage. And so other than that we should get things underway. So is there a special guest on the mic with you as we discuss the night? Well, I'm not too sure that you never know that. So I don't want to get a bit ahead of myself by any means. That if they've got other things to deal with, I mean, it's not a problem, regardless. But obviously, we're going to be opening up the lobby in less than 2 minutes, unless there's some people who are really, really hungry to try and get some racing overdone with. So, yeah. Keep me through this evening. So we're going to be kick-starting off the open lobby at Watkins Glen. So we're going to be starting off the open lobbies at Watkins Glen with 5 laps, of course, set to evening timescales, obviously. Grid start with 4-star check. Obviously, BLP is on the brake balance is set to, well, you can change the brake balance to how you like it whilst out of the track or even in settings or something. Continuation time, same with the race finish delay as well as the qualifying. 10 minutes qualifying too, so if anybody wishes for the qualifying to be as short as 5 minutes, let me know. So we're just starting with 10 minutes just in case. But feel free to say if you're wishing for 5 minutes qualifying, let me know. Unless we go to a certain track that's longer than 2 minutes or something, then obviously we'll have to have it at 10, something like that, so it gives them more chance for those who wish to get a clean lap or so. Racing soft tyres, and I think we're very much sorted. So without further ado, let's get this lobby open. Right, so the lobby's open, so we've got some people coming in. Clayjax is in. Welcome along, Clayjax, and welcome along, Alex, who has just joined in. So what should we go with for this one? Probably go with the BMW. So Clayjax is straight in, and then so I can't see any issues with some people joining in the lobby. So we've got Charlie Bell who's in. Clayjax the goat says pint. So we say hello to our friends. And a pleasure to meet a couple of people. Right, so once we get to another person in or two, well, depends how quickly the lobby's filling, then we will go from there. So I'm going to go with the BMW. So we may as well just put out the countdown to qualifying. Quali starting in, we'll give it 7 minutes. We'll give it 7 minutes. Just in time before we've got a few more people in. Hot Wheel Queen, welcome along. Dominator's in, welcome along. So Heidi's in, welcome along Heidi. Heidi, sorry. And then works. And Brownie's in, welcome along Brownie. Charlie Bell's had a moment there. And then Swain's in. Got the brake balance set to 5 to the rear. setting the benchmark already, although it's only practice. I think this lap would do me nicely. Just gonna go into this runoff area, just have a quick look at the home straight. As you can see, some cars coming out. I think we might have a full lobby unless somebody tells me any different without looking on the lobby menu. Hi, go Fasina, welcome along. Just give myself a couple of seconds, maybe. Yep, we have a full room already, as you can see. Welcome along. Thank you very much for tuning in, and hope you're doing good. So, we have a full lobby already. Thank you very much. Straight away, we've got a full lobby, and so let's have a quick look at who we got out on track. As we've got Rizaby in the Ferrari, Hot Wheel Queen in the BMW, Star Rooks in the Nismo, Charlie Bell's left. So there is a slot for somebody who wishes to take the last remaining slot before I get qualifying underway. We've got ML Works in the Nismo. We've got Swain in the BMW. We've got Gaming in the Toyota. We've got Alex in the Lamborghini. Claydax behind as well. We've got Arkid in the Porsche. Andre. We've got Andre in the Subaru. AXJ in the Honda. Brownie in the Lamborghini, Futuro in the Renault, and there's Danny C. John Hedy F1 in there as well. So, hello people, please be civil and respectful to other racers and have fun. Smiley face. Quali started soon. Best luck, and please leave space and be mindful of those around you. SRB, good evening, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. So let's get qualifying underway. Good luck. So once we get to qualifying underway, there is 5-lap sprint race, of course, and then so after the first sprint race, then winner chooses track. Unless the winner doesn't choose the track or hasn't got a certain track in mind, we'll pass it on to somebody else. If the winner hasn't got a certain track in mind. Thanks, Wesley. Appreciate it. Just need to back off a little touch so then I allow myself some clear air up front. Get the tyres and brakes warmed up nicely. Keep the tyre pressures in good shape as well. Felt a snap of oversteer there a moment ago. Here we go, first flying lap of the session. Let's see what I can do. Got a car up ahead. Not the most ideal way of keeping it together, but there's no stress. There's still some time left. It's the M6, buddy. I wish there's an M4 GT3 in this game, but there is some other games that do have the M4 GT3. I'll just get out of the way for this person, who I believe is on a flyer. So there's a 44.7 to beat at the minute, and you will see the track evolving nicely in terms of grip. No stress, mate. Heady is left, so there is a slot for somebody who wants to join this one. Just imagine if there's an M4 GT3. I mean, I don't want to speculate too much because you never know what the other 4 cars that will be added to the Spec 3 update, where you have 4 other cars that have been shown on the video of what's to come, and then we don't know what the other 4 might be. So possibly an M4 GT3, but you never know. You never know until the time comes, and when the time comes, you'll know. Thank you, Alex, for letting me by. LMX is left. Let's go. So we've got a car up ahead. 3 and a bit minutes left. Clearjack's currently on pole with myself in second. Not worry too much on the car in front because that Brazilian's going to serve a half-second penalty on the approach to the penalty zone. Madazin, welcome along. And left. Oh, somebody's got a bit tail happy there. This felt nice and smooth, so I've got 2 proper fine laps left in me. A 44.2, so a 43's possibility. So it's definitely there if I can change some corners together. Not paying much attention to some little details. So far. Just thank you for letting me by. There we go. What's the time going to be? Oh, I had a 43. I had a 43. Yeah, I must have, and I think it certainly did the trick, and literally nearly 7 attempts between myself and my nearest opponent. Well done, everyone. I'm curious to know if Clayjax is on the wheel or on the pad, unless he tells me any different. That is what I'm keen to know. So, whilst we go through the results, so we got myself on pole position, Clayjax in second, Hot Wheel Queen in third, Risby in fourth, Swain in fifth, Andrea in sixth, AXJ in seventh, we've got R-Kid in eighth, we've got Ogun in ninth, we've got Brownie in 10th, Alex in 11th, Gaming Zocker in 12th, Futuro in 13th, we've got ML Works in 14th, we've got Staruxa in 15th, we've got Hedy in 16th. Bobby Vegas, welcome along. Thank you very much for joining in. Hope you're well, my friend. And for those who don't know Bobby Vegas, he has a channel for those who like to go and have a look at his content on YouTube. Thank you, Pint. Appreciate it. Archie's in. Welcome along. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I don't know if you want to raise this one, but if you like us to carry on, then I mean, it's up to you. I have no issue just setting up the other grid if you wish to raise this one. So I hope you're doing good, buddy. Yeah, pleasure to meet you too, Tricky. Where are you, Tricky? So, no response from Archie unless, well, before we get going, say if you accidentally hit someone and if you feel it's your fault, just simply pull over to one side, get the place back where you can, and where it's safe to do so. Take your time, don't rush it. Just find a safe place to pull over to one side, get the place back to the person you made contact with. So without further ado, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Good luck and have fun. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the freedom, Archie. So let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on a minute. Got a delayed start. Somebody trying to join in? I don't know. So, Alright. Come on. We're ready to go. I had somebody trying to join in and then somebody left and this keeps coming up. What is going on? We could have a delayed start and I do apologise for any inconvenience. There's not really much I could do other than just take a picture of the grid or something and then I don't know. So all the option is that if I take a picture of the grid, and therefore that will put some more people in this race. Sorry about that, but there's no other option. There's no other option. You still stuck at qualifying? Oh, that's what's happening. No black screen for my end, but we have got somebody joining in, and that's David. Maybe if I could try right now once more. Sorry about that. No black screen from my end. So if I try one more, and now gonna have to try one more. Sorry about that. This is not what we want, is it? But so it's a good job I've took a photo of the grid, so therefore that we'll be able to get some more people in. So apologies for the delay. So only option really is to set the grid, and hopefully we'll get this first race underway. So you still keep the grids will slaughter. I just took the photo, and then so therefore I get to set the grid. There we go. It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me doing anything. I did everything I could, and then the game just has other ideas. Right. That just leaves me no other option then. So only option really is to refresh the lobby and then set the grid that way. But that, of course, it will have to depend on who shows up on the occasion then, and just go from there. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, because it's just them little things that's just gone out of control. So I just don't know what's it doing. It's just I was looking to get the grid sorted, and then this game has other ideas. Sorry about that. So in that case, for those who wish to try now. Okay, so I've got this. So it's a good job I saved the settings. So the grid set by host and whatever. Okay. So for those who are watching back on my stream, and for those who are not sure where to find me, here's another alternative. Right, so we have got some people that's returning, so that's good. So far, so good. So we'll just wait for a couple of minutes, and once we've got enough people in from the previous lobby, therefore that we're gonna get some racing underway. So although we will have some people who wasn't in qualifying into the race, because it's just been one of those nightmares that not only myself but everybody that came across, which is not what is according to the script. We've got Viper Shadow in. Welcome along. UK servers are showing poor quality on GT7. Copy. Well, that's not what we wanted to hear so far, but so we have got 10 of us in. So let's give it a minute or something, and then we're just gonna have to crack on with the first race of the evening, because it's just the last thing we need, isn't it? So we have got somebody else joining in too. Craig! We've got Craig in the lobby. Welcome along. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome. I hope you're well, my friend. I hope you're well indeed. So, for those who don't know Player Sport, he's one of the originals of the home of lobbies, the home of open lobbies, from from Player Sports Words. So he has a channel for those who like to go and check him out. He does open lobbies on Saturday evenings, I should say. So if you just joined in, then I just experienced a bit of an issue, well, a technical issue, shall I say. Well, you'll be dabbing in Project Motor Racing. And do you know what? I had a crack at Project Cars for quite a bit ago. This has taken me like ages ago, and from when I first got my hands into playing the Project Cars game. So, but I am really taking some interest on Project Motor Racing. So, obviously because it's a totally different game. So, Big Fish is in there. So there's 13 of us. So, and another one as well. We have got Scorpion, who has joined in also. 15, so we're one more, and we've got a full lobby. Thank you very much, and apologies for any inconvenience. For those who are just joining, I was looking to get the race underway, but the computer says no. Try to set the grid. Computer says no. What can I do about it? There's not a lot I can do other than just refresh the lobby. Yeah, no problem. I was going to do that anyway, and that's applied to those who have joined during the or just after qualifying. And so we'll just wait for the Brazilian to join. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's good to have the balance for sure. So. Okay, so gonna have to come off the YouTube. Is anyone looking? Put Craig on pole for being a legend. Okay, just he can have my spot if he wants. He can have my spot, and obviously I'm more than happy to start in P2 just to give him the adrenaline. So if I'm not fussed where I'm starting, in all honesty, because so we just need to MIT to enter. Yeah, I'm looking into it. I'm looking into it, Archie. So, okay, so we've got myself on pole. And we've got, obviously, Hot Wheel Queen is not in. Too kind, P16 for me, says Craig. Okay, no problem. That's totally fine. It's just, up to you in it at the end of the day. So, Rippy, where is Risby? Apologies if I got the name wrong. So, Swain, where's Swain? Swain in? Nope, he's not in. Andre, is he in? Is in this one? Nope. AXJ? Nope. Arcade? Is Arcade in? Nope. So we had some people who left a bit on that occasion. And Ojion, is he in? Nope. Yeah, so we've got quite a mixed grid, to say that we've got a load of people. Big Fish, Viper Shadow, Regular Metal. I think we're good with that one. No, we've got a full lobby. All right. starting soon. Thank you very much for your patience and apologies for any inconvenience. So, have a good race, best of luck, and let's have a clean race. So without further ado, obviously, if you knock someone off and if it's your fault, you know, just pull over to one side, get the place back where you can, where it's safe to do so. So, please game, do this for us once more. Do us a favour for once. Get the race going. So, moment of truth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's joining in? Who's joining in right at the last second? Don't want to leave somebody out of it if they really want to race. Bulldog Jensen, welcome along. We're gonna have to get you. We're gonna have to get going. So as soon as you choose the car and finish initializing, then we're good to go. Sorry for the delay once more. It's just like all happening at once, isn't it? You know, game glitches, and then you get people just coming in right at the last second, not wanting to miss an opportunity to race in this one. Right, is it just check if Bulldog Jensen's in? I mean, doesn't matter. Okay. Right, let's go. We're going. We're underway. Good start with 4-star check is on. So good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Let's do this. Come on. Always knew that Ferrari's quick off the line. So we got through the first couple of corners, okay. Clay just going sideways a moment there, and I'm just keeping my car planted to the floor. Somebody been wall riding? I've not seen anybody do some wall riding. It must be like some sort of glitch. Oh, the leader's had a moment. He's got lawnmower in. That's cost him dearly. and resulted in a half-second penalty for track limits. Unlucky, buddy. Keep going, there's a long way to go. So that just leaves myself and Clayjax. Clayjack's trying to break the toe as much as he could. Got a nice slingshot there. Clayjack is defending hard. Oh, it's going to be last of the breaks. I thought twice on that. And we live to fight for another day. He's feeling it. He's feeling it. Oh, he's getting tail happy there. Bollocks. Haha. Was looking alright until that point. So we've got Clayjack in the lead with Risby in second, and there's myself in third, and we've got Alex in fourth. And we've got Pennington in fifth, Scorpion in sixth, Craig in seventh, Viper Shadow in eighth. Yeah. Always another opportunity, but I'm not overfussed where I finished, so. But at least I can try and pinch the fastest lap. Obviously I currently hold the fastest lap in the race. Into the 44, so, and Clayjack is going to be having a cup of tea on his hand just to cruise on to what is looking to be the first win of the evening, as he currently holds the lead with Risby in second, myself in third, Alex in fourth, Scorpion in fifth, Peniton in sixth, Player Sport in seventh. Bit of a reshuffle going off there in the middle of the leaderboard. So at least a low 44 optimal in the race trim, unless somebody else gets a 43 in the race. Around the final couple of corners. Clayjax takes the win. Well done, buddy. Not the kind of fight we was after my off, but made it to the end. Another opportunity will come, I'm sure of that. So I've got Bisbee in second, myself in third, Regular Metal in fourth. P5 is mine, says Craig, as Player Sport comes across the line in fifth. And we've got Peniton in sixth, we've got Scorpion in seventh, Viper Shadow in eighth. No problem, Clayjax. Interlagos it is. Yes, it was a fun battle while it lasted. Obviously, we just wish it would have been much longer if I had had that off. But we'll keep trying. We keep trying. So, grab the replays if you want them. So let's go and grab the replay. Look at the results. So we've got Clayjax take the win with Risby in second. We've got myself in third with the fastest lap. And we've got Regular Metal in fourth. We've got Player Sport in fifth. We've got Peniton in sixth. Scorpion in seventh. Viper in eighth. We've got Clapped by ninth. We've got Simser in 10th. Bulldog Jensen in 11th. We've got Archie in 12th. Brownie in 11th. And Tailheg in 4th, along with Big Fish Mark, should I say, Futuro the only ones to retire from this race. Nexo and Simza, copy. I'll keep that noted. I'm not too bad, Viper, and I hope you're doing good, buddy. Yeah, let's appreciate your time and your company on that one. So, Sims has left. So that's one person out of the way. But I just need to be mindful of... who else is it? Nixo. Copy. So Interlagos it is, as it is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix this weekend. Anybody happy with the 10 minutes qualifying? Or do you want it at 5? Up to you. Keep it at 10 unless somebody tells me any different then. Okay, so 10 is good, no problem. And somebody else says 5. Obviously, we do have some people trying to join in, then, which is why I couldn't get the extra track changed. So, welcome along. It's a good job I saved the lobby settings for the next track, of course. Right. So Interlagos it is. Quali starting in, we'll give it 6 minutes. Whatever's been going off with so and so, just can we keep it down, please? Can we keep it down? Viking King Gaming, welcome along. Welcome along, Viking King Gaming. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you're doing good, and I hope you're doing well. So, for those who don't know Viking King Gaming, he has a channel for those who like to go and check him out. Obviously, he does Gran Turismo content as well as that. You're sharing me live, so he is live from his perspective. So, welcome along, and thank you very much for joining my lobby. So, I appreciate your time and your company. So, now that we've got some more company with a good piece of recognition, then obviously we just continue to strive with respect, regardless on your skill. So let's go with, what should we go with? Should we go with the Lambo or Ferrari? Might as well go with the Ferrari. Or maybe Lambo. I'll go with the Lambo, why not? So I just need to spare a moment to say hello to Viking while he's streaming from his perspective. Okie dokie. More fireworks are kicking off at my background as well, if anybody can hear them. So I've got some people doing donuts on the runoff area. No stress, mate. I wasn't on a flying lap. I was just into one of my own, you know, just hearing things well on the back of me mic and obviously, well, not from my the microphone, but also well from the back of my head through the headset. That there's some explosions going off. Obviously, fireworks, especially at this time of year. Copy. Copy. Welcome along, Mark. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. So, I have been warned. So, just finish off my practice lap and then sparing a moment as we've got a few familiar faces on my lobby. So for those who don't know, get to know, and obviously don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay. So, live on YouTube. So, who we've got out on track is we've got Dragoon in the Ferrari, Clayjax in the BMW, with Bulldog Jensen behind him, Scorpion in the Ferrari, and then there's Alex in Roxy, and there's our friend Craig, and there's Viking King Gaming. For those who like to go and have a look at his YouTube content, who is currently live from his perspective, and there's Viper Shadow in the Porsche, and there's Nexo in the Lamborghini, going well beyond the track limits. And there's Bulldog Jensen in the Renault, and there's Brownie in the Lamborghini, and there's Peniton in the Renault, Archie doing donuts in the Beamer, Jackson Storm in the Ferrari, Danny C Immortal, so no worries, just enjoy yourself for where you can, Archie. There's no stress there, it's all practice at the end of the day. So quali started soon, best of luck, and please leave space and be mindful of those around you. Okie dokie. So there's 16 of us in. Let's get qualified out of the way. Good luck, everyone. Set the brake balance 5 to the rear. So I'm last of the drivers to come out. Get the tyres and brakes warmed up nicely before we begin a flying lap. Just had to back off just a bit more so I get a bit more track position. So we're starting to see some quality times coming through. Okay. Not much margin. I could see a pink car up ahead. Somebody been racing in qualifying where there's just no need to. Appreciate the Ferrari driver for letting me by. Might not be in my best lap, and same goes to the pink Porsche. Appreciate you letting me by also. Bit of ghosting going off there. So, whoever's been blocking the people's hot laps, just be mindful. I don't want to be that person. I just want to, well, don't take it too personal. If it gets too much, then probably I'm going to have to kick somebody out for that. Just like I am doing there also when we've got a car behind and there's another car behind. Just like I am doing, not desperate trying to go for another push lap. So there we have it. So we've got another car that's just going around. Final lap. Let's go for it. Or if the lap doesn't go to plan, then obviously I can have a look, a better perspective as to see if there's anybody blocking somebody. Thank you for letting me by, Archie. Player spotted P2. Not sure what my sector time's like before then, so I'd just like to we're just gonna have a look and get a better look and to see if there's anybody holding up, but main notes to be is hour down on my time anyway. Thank you, Viking. Good luck to you as well. No problem. Now there's no problems from my end, Archie, so obviously no concerns at all from your side as far as I'm aware. If it's the real player sport, then that's... yeah, surely that's the real player sport. Definitely, from what I can see. So we've got Clayjax on pole, with Dragoon in second, Player Sport in third, myself in fourth, Scorpion in fifth, we've got Immortal in sixth, we've got Jackson Storm in seventh, we've got Viper in eighth, we've got Brownie in ninth, Viking Gaming in 10th, we've got Regular Metal in 11th, we've got Penitent in 12th, we've got Nexo in 13th, we've got Lunch in 14th, Bulldog Jensen in 15th, we've got Archie ringing up the rear. Welcome along, Yep. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Nice piece, 7 on purpose. Yeah, I know what you're saying there, Brownie. If I do get any issues, say that if there's certain names that that want mentioning if they've done something bad, and then just showcase not showcase any sportsmanship whatsoever, then don't take you too hard. You know, just stay chilled. All right. It's not a championship race. It's not a daily race or a manufacturer's cup race or anything. It's just an open lobby, regardless on skill. Then obviously the objective is to showcase the respect on and off the track. Do you know what I mean? And any issues going forward, even if if there's somebody that ruins so many races and not even waited for somebody to go by, then obviously just gonna to do what's right for myself, and then I will get to a better perspective when I look back at the replays. But that's another thing. So we have got to bear in mind for the future, because this is what some people will do also, just look back on the replays and so on. But without further ado, best of luck, everyone. And without further ado, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, I know what you mean, Brownie. I know what you mean, buddy. Ferraris are off the line. see something. There was a bit of a push into pass in there. Got that one noted. So I got Dragon in the lead with Clayjax in second. Officials in. Welcome along, official. Thank you very much for joining. Hello, I'm there. That's a bit odd. I thought that there was a bit of a punt, but the game does not say that it's punted the person that hard. Copy. Copy. Well, he won't be, he's getting kicked out of Mobile after this race, but thank you for highlighting the highlighting the problem, Alex. And if he does decide to leave on his own, then obviously won't be coming back in, because it's not fair on you, and it's not fair on me, and it's not fair on everybody else who wants to race cleanly and with respect. There we go. No stress, mate. Obviously, you do right to showcase the respect on the track, which is very much appreciated. And so I've gone for it. Gave him enough racing room there. Jackson Storm's got a half-second penalty. Yeah, stay as long as you want. Always welcome, buddy. Officials left. Mad Max is in. Welcome along, Mad Max. Oh, he's lost it. Good to see you, Mad Max. I hope you're well. Welcome along, buddy. Jackson Storm's left. Officials are back in as well, just in time for the next race, as we're on the last lap. Here we go. Clay Jackson's won this one. Close. Close. Well played. Well played. Right, that's that race over done with, so grab the replays if you want them. First things first, I just want to sort something out in a civil manner. Don't take it too hard, buddy. Just have some time out. Okay, so that's that issue out of the way. So grab the replays if you want. Oh, now. Just what I don't need, well, the replay not being saved, but so are you alright to anybody can share me the replay, please? Clayjax, you don't mind? Appreciate it if you have enough. So Clayjax has chosen Road Atlanta for the next one, so we've got Clayjax taking the win with Dragoon in second. We've got thank you, Viking, thank you. And thank you, Claytrax, as well. Appreciate it too. Appreciate you both. So, Player Sport in third, with Viking King Gaming in fourth, Scorpion in fifth, we've got Immortal in sixth, Predator in seventh, we've got myself in eighth, we've got Bulldog Jensen in ninth, we've got Clap by Nexo in 10th, we've got Brownie 11th, Alex in 12th, and there's Archie, Jackson Storm, Viper, Lunch, the only one to retire from this race. P2 can pick the track. Alright, so who finished second on this one? Obviously it's Dragoon, isn't it? So do you want to choose a track for us, please, Dragoon? If there's a certain track you have in mind. Do you know what it is? It's just, well, because my issue is that, 0%. That's a bit odd. Must be like some sort of glitch or something. I don't know. But, I don't know. Bathurst. You think your wheel broke? Okay. So, Bathurst it is for the next one. Okay. So we're off to... RA sounds fun, says Mark. So qualifying starting in 7 minutes. Okay, so what's been going off there in the game chat? One jump minimum. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot, and appreciate it a lot, Clayjax. And same goes to Viking, who saved the replay also. It's just like, you know, when you get into a certain situation where, like, even if there's a certain moment that's just happened in front of you, then I don't like to put any energy towards or swaying opinions or anything just in general. And so he's going lawnmower looking. So I wonder what was going off with Viking with his turn that Lamborghini into a lawnmower. If only they ever did lawnmowers. Even they did tractors back in its old day. Yeah, just go for it, Archie, as long as you want. You know, so this is like what makes me feel wholesome. You know, like I don't often say this, but it's nice to you know, to spare a moment to complicate things. You know, that obviously where you have some that who have got in here, who are known for a long time, and some who I got to know, and then who showcase well the kindness and respect that is on the track as well as off it. And the theory is, you'll be nice to me and I'll be nice to you, and that's where you have the respect. And once you have the respect, and that's where your values as a person increase to a higher standard. So obviously that it's one of them things where no matter what background you're from, what culture you're from, what skill you have, then everyone has the opportunity to share the same piece of track. So hopefully that applies to anybody that's wishing to enjoy doing something what they'd love to do. You've raced with me for a while now, and this is by far your worst lobby for drivers. A real shame, and look forward to racing you. I mean, it's not every day that well, you come across certain lobbies that have been like sticky and so on. I mean, it can happen to anybody, you know. That it's just that, in all honesty, that I had no idea with some that are not even raced, where you never know what's around the corner until you come across, and therefore that it's best to look back and replay it, and then you make the call, whether it's from the behind the scenes, and therefore it's just yeah. So I mean there's no stress about it. I'm not taking things too personal. It's just one of those things that where obviously it's good to have feedback. Then again, it's just a case of who to look out for also, to have the quality over quantity, you know what I mean? So So yeah, that I mean, depends about who you race with. Where if you're racing someone who you don't know, then you just got to be mindful and on the approach. And then even unless if it's somebody that who you race with for so long, then obviously you can fundamentally have the trust when it comes to the wheel-to-wheel combat and the respect that's on there on the track and off it, if that makes sense. Cars driving straight into you in turn 1, so it's just poor manners for sure. Fingers crossed for a good one. What did you run for your Lambs BB? What did you run for your Lambo? Sorry. I run 5. Brake balancer 5 to the rear on a Lambo. Get a bit more rotation. And Pite says, forget the quality, feel the width. Yeah, that's more like it. You feel the width. No problem, Brownie. No problem. Obviously, I do different running in the different car categories, so apologies that I missed you out. Although I did see you jump into my lobby, so I just thought I'd spare a moment to say hello, official. So yeah, that's so let's have a look. And as we've got Mad Max in the Toyota. There's Archie in the Jaguar. There's Scorpion in the Porsche. And there's Jackson Storm in the Mercedes. Regular metal on the flyer there, as it seems, so that's that one noted. And we've got Viking in the Lamborghini. We've got Alex in the Nismo. There's Jensen in the Renault. And there's Craig from Player Sport. One of the original favourites, of course, for when he's started doing some open lobbies through GT Sport. And continues to do open lobbies to this day, especially on the weekends, for those who like to go and look at his content. And there's Archie at the runoff, and there's Dragoon in the Mercedes, and there's Reed Racer in the Honda, throwing the kitchen sink as he enters the downhill section at Mount Panorama. And there's Brownie in the Lamborghini, and there's myself, GTFU21 Flip, Texas Fireball, and that is Mark, Viking King Game Immortal. So we've got a full lobby, of course. So qualifying is about to get underway. Good luck, everyone. So yeah, let's get this next qualifying underway. Good luck, everyone. After you, pal. What you put in my car, mate? I didn't put the livery on there, did I? Oh, it's in the brake balance. Excuse me. Because I set my brake balance 5 to the rear. So it's entirely up to you, whatever you feel comfortable with, buddy. If that's what you mean. No problem. There we go. So I've got 2 cars behind as well, so I'll just kindly pull over to one side and let them have some track position. So that's Craig. Who else is behind Craig? And that's Archie. In the Red Bull livery, of course. He's giving it full beans there. I just want to see if Kenny the Kangaroo's lurking at the background somewhere. I'm sure I've seen him. Normally he hops along on the right hand side of the track. Unless he's not arrived or just gone by a moment ago. So I just had to back off a little more. I've got a bit of time, like. Got a car up behind me, so I'm making the move now. Literally had to fight the steering wheel like a madman there. I just got a bit wide. Just had to lift off the throttle there. Got some dirty tyres now. So we're starting to see some quality times coming through. Good day, mate. Kenny the Kangaroo's there. I've just seen him. And he's already setting purples in this sector and all. Go on, Kenny, lad. Archie's gone over. And there's Kenny. Just seen him hopping along. Yeah, not that far. Somebody cutting the grass away. Nice one, Viking. No stress, mate. Currently up on this sector. I like this track a lot, not gonna lie. Very old school, little room for error. Currently improving on this sector so far. Improving even more. Oh, not the ideal start to the lap, but I felt a snap of oversteer there. But it's okay. I just need to go, go, go. If I can't. So I'm giving the pink Porsche behind me a bit of a tow. Texas Fireball's hard enough there, into the wall. Ah, just got a bit deep. Just need to go as fast as I can and allow these to go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I was down anyway, so just push on, lads. Push on. So that puts me on the front row as it stands. And there's Kenny, setting purple sector time. Mad Max. Welcome along. Thank you for joining the chat. Good to hear that you're pushing on the controller. Hope you're well, my friend. Take the front row. And the Dragoons in the Mercedes, interestingly. Right, so let's have a look, shall we? As we've got Dragoon taking the pole position, with myself in second, Mad Max in third, Reed Racer in fourth, Scorpion in fifth, Official in sixth for some reason, with no time, perhaps a glitch. So we've got Immortal in seventh, Texas Fireball, that is Mark. We've got Brownie in ninth, we've got Flipster in 10th, we've got Jackson Storm in 11th, Player Sport in 12th, Viking King Gaming in 13th, we've got Bulldog Jensen in 14th, Alex in 15th, and Archie bringing up the rear. So, right. So we're just about to get this next race underway. So, have a good one, everyone. Best of luck. And keep it clean, please. No dive bombs or anything, you know, just be mindful around the first corner and beyond. So, without further ado, let's get this race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this. Dude, that car is off the line quite quick. But dabbing on the brakes in the middle of the corner, unless it must be like some sort of pedal glitch on the pedals. If that racer is using this sim setup. Good evening, Chris. I'll get to that comment in any moment. Just need to survive the. Just need to survive the first lap of keeping the nose clean and so. Great Racer's gone deep. Sent it around the outside as you go along. Yes, yes. I appreciate your company as always, Chris, and more than welcome for when you're free. So I hope you're doing well, my friend. Oh, he's gone deep, Max. So yeah. Eventually caught up, so apologies for the response, for the delay of the response, Chris, but yeah, appreciate you tuning in as always, and yeah, really appreciate the feedback. So we've got Dragoon leading away with myself in second. We've got reshuffling in order, and we've got these two battling for P3. Jackson Storm's left. Setting purple sectors in this one. Dragoon's slow out there. Am I glitching? Or has he made a mistake? He didn't have to slow down, but I don't know what was going off for a minute, but yeah, I didn't ask for anything, but thank you. For making things a bit fairer. It looked like you were quick off the line, and then all of a sudden that Dragoon was kind enough to slow down a bit and allow some competitive racing, of course. So we've got Kajun. Welcome along. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you're well, my friend. Been a cracking evening so far. A busy one, of course, shall I say, because you have some familiar streamers, well, in the lobby as well as that, and, well, I'm not going to get any peace of quiet with the amount of notices of game and so on, but just want to enjoy every minute of it while I can. I thought for a minute I was glitching out a bit and completely, well, getting kicked out of the lobby through no fault of my own for a moment, but I don't know. But everything's running smoothly from my side, so I can't see any issues. I've hit the wall. Last thing I want to be doing. And officials up to 4 for having started at the back. Yes, Sammy Snake. I know Sammy Snake myself, and obviously he was obviously anybody who knows me and those who don't will a little something about who I know, obviously, because I've known Sammy Snake well from the powerlifting days, of course, where when he was well lifting serious weight well for his body weight, etc., and started off as bodybuilding, and then nowadays obviously he did powerlifting and then done some online coaching before, and then and now he's recently reached to the 10,000 subscriber mark just in a year. Like, just when you thought that well, you had people that ask you like, how do you do this and how do you do that, and then so you just want to spare a moment to to appreciate and showcase the what's the word? Showcase your appreciation for what services have done is just like wicked. So respect to Sammy if you're watching. So there you have it. Well, I've known Sammy for a while, and then we raced each other a few occasions. Do you know what I mean? So especially one of the Manufacturers Cup race at one stage where when I was well, literally being ultra competitive on the controller, and yeah, so oh yeah, so I might as well just keep asking him how many green aliens has he seen. So but yeah, speaking of which, there's a green alien right behind me in the Mercedes, trying to pile of pressure on me. If there's one person who could excel under pressure, then it's gonna be me. Just need to keep it clinical. You know what I mean? Nothing silly. Unless the game kicks us out or something. That's the last thing we all want. No problem, Brownie. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great evening, and I hope to see you again soon. Let's go. Heinsberger. Welcome along, Heinsberger. Thank you very much for joining. Currently setting the fastest lap also. Around the final corner, Danny C takes the win at Baffords. Get in there, Danny. Get in there. Well played, Dragon. He didn't have to slow down there for me, but thank you for the close racing. Looked like you were in a world of your own there for a moment, so we've got Mad Max in third, Official in fourth. Well done, well done. Thanks, Mad Max. GT's to you as well. Somebody see the replay for me, please, in case the game doesn't let me. YNS. Who's YNS? The French driver. Yeah, somebody could see me the replay, please, if they don't mind, because well, as it's for some reason it's run out of. Yep. Yeah, Ines. Dude just kept on punting me. Okay, so just not sure which INS is it. Is it that French? Is it that French guy, or is he left already? Thanks, Mad Max. Appreciate it. Oh, he's left. He's left. Was going to say that, well, that INS is, well, obviously not been nice to you, so he's left the room anyway, so if he does try to come make his way back, then obviously, therefore, that he won't be coming back in, because it's not fair on you, is it, Viking? That, so, That saved me a job there of kicking the INS. So, and because I won the race, I get to choose the track. So yeah. No problem, Archie. Thank you very much for joining, and have a great evening, whatever you're up to, and hope to see you again soon. So, thank you, Mad Max. Appreciate it. So, let's head off to the most challenging track of the lot, the Nürburgring 24 hours. If anybody's up for it, won't be any qualifying involved. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So, does anybody want a single lap or 2 lap? We'll just put 1 lap. Or does anybody want the Nordschleife? Heidsberger, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well, my friend. Just 1 lap at the full 24 hour. Okie dokie. We'll keep it at 1. So, fastest first, of course. And race finish delay. We'll just keep it to, like 100 seconds because it's going to be like a long time in it. So, we are very much happy with the settings on that one. So, practice race. 1 lap at the Nürburgring 24 hour. Oh. Hang on a minute. It's not letting me say it, but so this operation cannot be completed because of so we've got Chris is just joining. Welcome along, Chris. So just need to make sure I do it manually because it's not letting me save the the lobby settings for some reason. So just need to keep trying, unfortunately. Come on. Fastest first. Okay, so there we go. We'll go there. So we got Viking and Heinz. 1 is enough. Mark says 2, so we're gonna. Mad Max wants obviously 3 laps, which is a very long time. So that takes up to around like 8 minutes or something. Kajun says 2. Kajun says 2. Stay where we're at with the 1 lap, and then if any reason we wish to race it to the 24-hour layout once more, we'll just do 2 in the future. So we'll just start off with 1. Obviously we're very much a 2x2, so looks like I'm gonna have to I could do a vote or something. So Viking says 1, and we've got Heinz says 1. Kajun says 2. Mad Max says 2. And Max is 2 laps. Anybody else wanting just at least 1 lap? So we've got more people up for 2. So, which leaves me 1 question to answer. And that's if it's okay with those who were down for 1 lap at one stage. So at least that gives me an insight as to. So then we'll get a bit more. How long does it take roughly? Roughly should take around 15, 16 minutes, something like that. So, with that being said, a couple of minutes to get everybody readied up. So race starting in 1 minute. So be wise to choose your cars. No problem, Mark. No problem. Let's see if Vikings are ready, along with the Immortal. So I'll go with the BMW. All right, so we're giving ourselves a minute. So let's see if he's racing this one. Yeah, I see that he's chosen the car. Okie dokie. So he's gone with the Ferrari. Okie dokie. So let's have a quick look, of course. So we've got Racer, Mad Max, we've got Kajun, Alex, Dragoon, Chris, Heinsberger, Texas Fireball, that's Mark, that's Viking, Danny C, Flip, Jensen, Official, Player Sport, Immortal, Ropey in there as well. So that's all 16 of us in. Right, so race started soon. Have a good race and best luck, and be clean and respectful, of course. You know the drill. If you accidentally hit someone, pull over to one side and give the place back where you can. Without further ado, let's take on 2 laps at the longest track in the game, that is the Nürburgring 24-hour. Who is going to come out as the survivor? There could only be one answer. Without further ado, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Come on. Vikings, Weinsberger going side by side, trying to put on the full lock of steering to get around the corner. Oh, almost. Oh, what the? Mad Max? What the? Has he just like lagged out or something? Or is it just me? Oh crap, don't do this to me, game, please. Or servers. I was warned about the UK servers before. So if it's proving to be the case... No! PSN disconnect. Sorry to see that, buddy. I suspected something and then... Oh no. So sorry to see that, Mad Max. And I hope you get the issue fixed ASAP, because that was not what you need. Especially in a challenging race. At the Nürburgring. I'd love to see you again soon, and regardless, we'll appreciate your company and your time of racing my lobbies. Yeah, I know what you mean. Play spots side by side. Oh, Viking going sideways. Around the outside goes Danny C. Deluxe is in. Welcome along, Deluxe. 3 people lagged out. So you're not the only one, so... You know, it's unfortunate for some that's experiencing those issues during the middle of the race or in their game. And Heitzberger's running away in a minute. And he's back in. Somehow, Mad Max is back in, having fixed the issue. Which means, well, after this one, we're gonna go to wherever we're off to. As it's gonna be the last race of the stream, the next one, I'm afraid. But it's been enjoyable, regardless. Yes, good to see you again, buddy, Deluxe. I hope you're well, my friend. Yeah. I know what you mean, bud. The Dragon's feeling the pressure. Yes, no problem, Viking, and thank you very much for joining, and I appreciate your time and efforts, and more than welcome to come at any time. And it's not often I do open lobbies towards the end of the week, so obviously, but this has certainly dropped onto a good platform for you, I'm sure. That's so. Obviously, I will be running something different. No worries, Viking. Thank you very much for joining, and have a great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are. And I hope to see you again soon. We'll be running something different in that one, in terms of car category. So, a pleasure to have you in my lobby. And go and check out Viking King Gaming on YouTube for those who don't know Viking. For those who are interested in his content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. He's all over me. Just give him a punch, so therefore we can catch up to Heinsberger, who is running away at the minute. I'm going for the overtake. It was risky. I had to risk it for a brisket, and I completed the move around the outside. No, this is my only account, buddy, and this is my only account, and I've been deleted some replays as much as I could, as well as the race photos, and then this issue just keeps popping up also. But that's something that they could do with fixing, in all honesty. So I'd appreciate if somebody could save me the replay, then I can have a look back at what's been going off, because this is just the last thing I need. Eyes forward on the task in hand, and that is Heinsberger in a McLaren. We're in the last lap of the Nürburgring 24-hour. Yeah, so that if I uninstall the game and reinstall it, then maybe that might do the trick. I could be wrong, but But it's something worth trying out, that's for sure. Just need to get close to Heinsberger as best I can, because it's there's not much time left now. And I've got the Mercedes all over my backside. Was gaining a few tenths back, and then dropped a few tenths, and then gaining some tenths back on the car up ahead. Probably too much overdrive there. Whoa! Damn it. But it's okay, I got plenty of time to secure a podium. Benelli's in. Welcome along. So I got Heinsberg in the lead with Dragon in second, myself in third, Kajun in fourth, Texas Fireball in fifth, Flip in sixth, Alex in seventh, Chris in eighth. Yes, good to see you too, buddy. Hope you're well. So well done to Heinsberger taking the win. Whew. We made it. We got there in the end. Although that have had a bit of an off, but we kept going and we made it to the end. Yes, GG's to you, and so we've got Immortal. There we go. So grab the replays if you need them. If anybody can save me the replay, I do appreciate it. And so copy. So it's don't take it too personally. Just have some time out. I mean, I don't want to be that person, but just have to check. There we go. So don't take it too personal, buddy. Just have some time out, and yeah. So choose the track, please, Heinsberger. And remember to grab the replays as well. I mean, feel free to share them if you wish, because well, it's not letting me save replays for some reason. But we've got Heinsberger taking the win with Dragoon in second, in third, myself, Kajun in fourth, Texas Fireball in fifth. We've got Flipster in sixth. We've got Alex in seventh, Chris in eighth. We've got Immortal in ninth. We've got Player Sport in 10th, Jensen, Official, Racer, Viking, Mad Max, and Ropey, the only one to retire from this race. Lord Rudolph Rocket has joined. Welcome along. Thank you for joining. Hope you're well. Do any? Okay, so that made things a little more easier then. So we're gonna finish off the stream in the short track somewhere, whichever short track I can think of. We'll just go with the Red Bull Ring. A bit of qualifying, 5 minutes of course. You know, just keep it short, simple, and there we go. We have got somebody who's trying to join in. Yeah, a short track indeed. I'm on it. So this is the last race of the stream, guys. Quali starting in, we'll give it 6 minutes. Or maybe, in fact, 5. We'll give it 5 minutes. Alex, welcome along. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well, my brother. This has been great fun. I'll be back for sure. Yeah, definitely. And just in time, Dizzy has just joined in for the last race of the stream. So, yeah, my pleasure. And for those who don't know me, I do open lobbies, normally on Tuesdays, of course. Sometimes later in the week in any car category. Running from, like, the Formners, well, sometimes, and GR1s, GR2s, GR3s, GR4s. Sometimes Mazda Roadster touring cars, as well as the go-karts, that sort of thing. And I do some league racing ventures, anything in Gran Turismo World Series in particular. So, say hello to our friend Alex. I'll go with the Nismo. Yeah, and to be honest, it was just totally... It was just totally unplanned, to be honest, but, you know, as soon as I saw Viking Kingdom, and obviously you had some people who also knew him come to race in my lobby, I appreciate it. I appreciate the time and efforts and, you know, to have some downtime, well, for a couple of hours or so. So we've got Mad Max back in. Thank you, Mad Max. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's probably one of them things that could do with for spec-free update. Whatever online experiences it may be, or even just single-player ones, then that's probably one of those things that could do with getting into specific detail when it comes to where you're saving the replays and how you're getting the storage, whether it's coming from escapes photos or race photos, replays, other. But there's so many ways of what the other could be. It could be well, the lobby settings. It could be excuse me. It could be anything in particular. So just casually driving around the corner with one hand on the steering wheel, as you do, with my drinks bottle. So we got the practice lap done, so we'll have a look at who we got out on track. So we have Heinzberger doing donuts in the Ferrari, and we've got GTMA in the Porsche, and there's Player Sport in the Citroen, the real Player Sport obviously, and there's Chris in the Porsche, and there's Lord Loverock in the Lamborghini, and there's Kajun in the Subaru, Benelli in the Mercedes, and there's Texas Fireball in the Alpha, Bulldog Jensen in the BMW, and there's Dizzy in the Subaru, and there's Deluxe in there as well. And there's Esker Fiadu in the Beetle. And there's myself, Alex, Immortal as well. So let's get this qualifying session underway. 5 minutes, of course. Quali started soon. Good luck, and please leave space and be mindful of those around you. Okay. So qualifying is about to begin. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Let's get this first fly lap underway. There we go. Let's see what I can do. Heinsberger into the benchmark. The times are getting quicker and quicker. So I'm 9 tenths behind the provisional pole sitter at the minute, and a lot could change, I'm sure of that. Over a tenth up. Might get into the 29 if I can. Let's go. Push, push, push. Oh, only just. Only just. But small little improvements. They're flying in the Beetle and the WRX. Heinsberger, the Ferrari. Why doesn't anyone tell me the Mercedes was so rubbish around Red Bull? Well, the good thing is it's that it starts. It's standing starts. Obviously, it's good at very much everywhere else, but it depends on its characteristics. And then the issue with the car itself is when it comes to tyre wear and fuel, it chews the front tyres up with the amount of understeer. That's for sure. So we've got Anonymous GT taking pole position with Kajun in second. We've got Heinsberger in third. We've got Dizzy in fourth. Myself in fifth. Mad Max in sixth. We've got GTMA in seventh. Player Sport in eighth. We've got Chris in ninth. We've got Texas Fireball in 10th. We've got Benelli in 11th. D-Lox in 12th. Alex in 13th. Jensen in 14th. We've got Rocky in 15th. And they've got Immortal, the only one to not set a time. So without further ado, have a good race everyone. Best of luck. And keep it clean. Alright? So, be a good sport. Nice to be nice. Manners cost nothing. So, anyhow, without further ado, let's get this last race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck everyone. Here we go. Three wide onto the entry of turn 1. Somebody got spun round. Done everything in my powers to try and stay out of it and capitalise on their misfortunes. Craig's there. Last race of the stream, I'm afraid. No worries, Kajun. Sorry to see how it ended, but obviously could do with a replay being saved. Well, if anybody doesn't mind. So I'm getting closer and closer to Mad Max, whilst Heisberger's in the middle of disappearing off into the distance. Track limits turn 1. I saw that right from my naked eye. Yep, computer says yes, and I was right, because you can literally see it right from your eyes also. Mad Max just literally foot flat to the floor, out of the corner. And he even has another 1 second penalty added to his penalty, and that's just, yeah, that's not what you want to see, innit? Because this track is very notorious for track limits, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. So sorry that this is the last race of the stream. I saw you early on, sparing a moment to say hello. Man, that's it. You would have loved it, unless the lobbies were super full, and then, yeah, it's one of them things where this is something that we could do if, well, you know, just to extend the lobby system. Well, just to extend the number of players in the single lobby. Sorry that this is the last race of the stream, yeah, but appreciate your time, regardless. Obviously, I've not seen you in well, what feels like ages. Anyhow, Mad Max is gaming on me after I might not have the best of lines, so not have the best of laps in terms of pace. And Heidsberger takes the win at the Red Bull Ring. Well done, buddy. And there's myself in P2, Mad Max in third. We made it. We got there. Yes, and GT to you, Heidsberger. Gonna have to talk to your role. You didn't touch him, by the way. Yeah, it's one of them that obviously I seen like how things unfolded, and then obviously I was just doing my best, you know, just to stay out of it best I could. And Chris is reminding myself of a young Lance Stroll sometimes. I mean, it's not what you want, is it? But yeah, so my pleasure. Oh, don't do this to me, game, please. Just wanted to finish off and have a chat for another 5 minutes or so towards the end. There we go. Spawn out of the let's see. Oh, anybody able to save in the replay, please? I did see the replay thing come up, but nah. So, spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Dan EC. See you next time and take care all. No problem. Thank you very much for racing. Obviously, Jackson Storms just made a return, although he raced in my lobby at one stage. So, appreciate it, Mad Max, and that's just well, one of those things that well, you're gonna have to get that issue fixed. Well, from between now till well, the next time I do open lobbies. So other than that, let me see if there's any lobbies that are still going for those who wish to keep on racing. No problem, Heitzberger. No problem. Cheers, you, Alex. And thanks for joining as well, Chris and Player Sport. Go and check out Player Sport UK for those who would like to go and check him out, as he does open lobbies on Saturdays, of course, the Saturday evening. So whilst we show only rooms with friends, let me see if there's you might be back on later. Well, you might as well just do a night shift if you're doing a night shift or something. Well, let's see. Okie dokie. So obviously there is some road car lobbies going off, and Fun Spirits, Old Gits Racing, which is what OGR stands for. GT3 lobby, obviously. Okie dokie. Okay. So just want to talk for a couple of minutes once I've after all the tickets. So just well, nothing personal. It's nothing bad. It's actually, yeah. My tablet was too far away from me to type all evening. Had a great laugh. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed yourself. That's the main thing, Craig. And so. Just like to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who have joined in to say hello, war on the go. Thank you very much to those of you who are taking part. There we go. Screen of death or something. I don't know what's going off, but yeah. Thank you, Mad Max. Thank you. Is it just me, or is it just this Escapes movies that's just glitched out? I'm not too sure. Sorry about that. It's well, it's not often that I come across this, but yeah. But we've survived through some of the issues that we faced, but we've got there in the end, just like that. But if that keeps going off like that, I'm just gonna leave it at that. That every said that they're done. Game issues due to memory issues. Yeah, it's one of them that, but we got there in the end. We got there. So thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to spare a moment to say hello, war on the go. Thank you very much to those of you who are joining my open lobbies, and respect to Viking King Gaming and Player Sport, and so many names to thank who have been taking part in my open lobbies, and yeah, it's getting a bit giving me some more chances about to get some notice in a positive way. It was just something that was just totally unexpected. When you expect the unexpected, might turn out to be good, depending what situation you're in. So, very close on potentially getting a DD Pro in New Year, I reckon, says Craig. So, I did see the Logitech RS50, which I am tempted to go for. Obviously, that, it's just that, just something to think of also, because there are, some places where, with the Logitech RS50, that does have, the similarities, with the Fanatec DD Pro. Obviously, I've been using this Logitech G923 for quite some time, and I've got no problems. Sometimes, every now and then, a little bit of a throttle bipping, but no issues with the throttle, as it turned out. So, in all seriousness, it's just when you do have a certain race, running a race, for instance, and then it's hard to judge when you're in a different part of the track as to what's going on from somebody else's perspective. That, to me, it's one of them things that I don't like to point the energy towards something that's just completely not in my control, unless somebody tells me, say, oh, can you get this guy out? But then, that is, to me, the objective is to be sure that everybody else has a good time, regardless where they finish, and of course, showcase the respect on the track and off it, no matter how fast or slow you are. It's just that the objective is to be sure that we show kindness and respect, because manners cost nothing. It's like I say, that you be nice to me and I be nice to you, and that's where you gain the respect. And whilst you have the respect, your values are set to a high standard. And when your values are set to a high standard, you will get more notice from those of us who know something about you. So in that case, ideally, the objective is just to stick to talking on the track. You know what I mean? Stick to talking on the track, and so therefore I deliver results. When I deliver results, I deliver good results. So it comes to show what the difference it makes, doesn't it? So in terms of next time I do open lobbies is going to be on Monday with GR2s, something a little different than the GR3s. So with a bit of practice, qualifying, have some sprint racing as well. Obviously, maybe do some more open lobbies on Tuesday like I normally do. So obviously it's just a case of see what happens with other side of things and so on. And of course, with the manufacturers that's just around the corner, having signed with my all-time favourite sports car manufacturers, that is McLaren, it'll be interesting to see what I can do from the moment we begin the first round of the third exhibition series of Exhibition 3 at Spa, one of my favourite tracks. So 8-year-old Logitech G29, yep, still going strong. So, yeah. So, I'm going to have to cut short, and obviously spare a moment of for the weekend, as it's my dad's birthday on the weekend. So, get to enjoy spending time with him for as much as I can, because you know, when you want to perform at the highest level you possibly can, in the world of your own, in the league of your own, and then obviously you get a phone call from a family member, for example, and then you say, "I'll call you back," but then you just don't know what's going off. Sometimes it can make you think twice, and then so that, of course, it's about that. Most of all, that is from my side. That's about. It's good to have those that are still with you to this day, and then those that who are not with us anymore, then still be thinking of those who are not with us. And thank you, Craig. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll pass it on. So it's well, one of the reasons that got me into this sort of kind of stuff, especially with cars, is because of him. So I thank you, Dad, for making me the person I am to this day when it comes to a certain interest. If you're watching, much love, and enjoy your day while you can. So, anyhow, then again, it's as anybody who knows me, that I like to perform well and showcase the respect on the track and off it, and perform at the highest level as I possibly go. But then again, that families comes first, which is more than enough. So I'm gonna have to cut short at last. So may you all have a great weekend, great evening, whatever you're up to, and I hope to see you all again soon. And for myself, Danny C, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye. Ciao.